In the previous tutorial on web pages in SchoolFusion, we created a web page and we inserted a template to get started. Now remember, the template inserts with, depending on the template that you choose, areas for images and then areas for text. Remember, all of this text can be deleted and you can add your own text. This is just kind of a placeholder so that you know where the text should go. So I've already replaced some of my text, and in this video I'm going to show you how to add links, and I'm going to show you how to insert pictures into a web page. I think a lot of the tools that you find on the toolbar here are going to be familiar to you, things that you would normally see in Microsoft Word, and the other tools you can figure out on an need-to-know basis, but I think a couple of things that you need to know when creating web pages is you're creating a web page because you want to link to other pages, so I'm going to show you that, and I'm also going to show you how to add an image. So I have started to replace some of my text here, and I'm going to give my students some options of websites that they can go to complete this project. So the first thing that I need to do is I need to highlight the website, or the word that I want my students to click on. So this word Glogster will become the link that my students will click on. To insert a link, I'm going to go up here to the toolbar and I'm going to choose the Insert Edit Link button. It's the world with a link in front of it, the closed link in front of it. So we're going to go ahead and click that. And that's going to bring up the link dialog box. And on the link info tab, we're going to link to an URL, another website, and so all we need to do is type in the address of the website that we want to go to. You can also copy and paste if you have that website open in another tab or in another window. You can simply copy and paste the address. Since I know the address of Glogster, I'm just going to go ahead and type it in. And I will, then before I click OK, I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to click on the Target tab. The Target tab tells SchoolFusion where to open this web page in. And if we leave it as not set, then when students click the Glogster link, they will go immediately to Glogster. It will open up in the same window. When I'm sending students away from SchoolFusion, I like to open up the window, the website that they're clicking on in a new window. That way they still have the SchoolFusion page open and they can simply go back to that page instead of having to click the back button several times to get back there. So where it says Target, we're going to pull that down and we're going to choose New Window. New Window. And now we're going to click OK. So when we come back to our page, we should see that Glogster is now a different color, and if you hover your cursor over it, you will see that it is a link. Now anytime you make a change, or when you're done editing the page, you need to save it. So we're going to scroll down to the bottom, and to save we're going to click Edit Article. So just click Edit Article. And that's going to take us back to the web page that we have created. And so here again we can see that Glogster is a link. When I hover my cursor over it, a line pops up to indicate that it's a link, and I also get the pointing finger. If I click on that, we will see Glogster open up in a new window. Here's SchoolFusion back here, and here's Glogster opening in a new window. That makes it really easy for the student to, when they're done with Glogster, to simply close out of it and then they go back to SchoolFusion. Okay, we still need to edit the rest of this page. So once we've saved a page and we need to edit it again, we're going to go up here to the administration options in the upper right hand corner and we're going to click Edit Web Page. This will bring us back into the web page editor. You'll see all of the web page editor tools and you'll see your web page as you currently have it. The next thing I'd like to show you in this tutorial is how to add an image on a web page. Now remember, we used a template, and this particular template comes with image position holders. If you did not use a template and you're just formatting a web page, you're simply just going to click your cursor where you want the image to be inserted. Since I'm using a template, I'm going to click this box here that says Replace with Your Image, and that's where I want my image to go. I'm going to go ahead and click the Insert Edit Image button. And the first thing that I need to do is find the picture that I want to insert. Now, I have already found and saved a picture to my H drive that I'm going to use on this web page. So I'm going to click Browse Server. And after I click Browse Server, I'm going to come to this page. Now you can see I have already uploaded some images, but I want to show you how to find an image that you already have saved. So we're going to come down here to the bottom, and where it says Upload a new file in this folder, we're going to click the Browse button. This will take us to our computer or your H drive. So you're going to go ahead and navigate your computer, navigate to your H drive, and find the picture that you want to insert into this web page. So I have one here, and I'll click Open. Once you do that, it places the image here, and now we need to click Upload. You'll need to wait just a few seconds depending on how big the file is, and once the file is uploaded, then you should see it in your list up here. Every file that you upload for this web page will be listed here. If you want to delete the file, the image file, you'll notice that you have a delete option here to the right of each of the images. This is the image that I just uploaded. I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and we should see that then in the preview window. Now you can see that this image is much bigger than that box that we put it in. So this is exactly how big it's going to be on the web page. Now I want it to kind of fit a little bit better on the page, so I'm going to come over here to the width and height area. Notice that the width and height area, there's a lock next to it. This is the lock ratio. And notice how my lock is closed. We want that lock to be closed because if we would make a change to the width and the lock is closed, the computer is automatically going to resize the height to match the width. So in other words, it's going to keep it in proportion. So this picture is too big. I'm going to decrease it by about a half. So I'm going to type in 150 in the width. And did you see how as I typed that number in, it automatically changed the height to match. So when the lock ratio is locked, it will automatically resize. So I could do the same thing if I wanted to change the height to 150, it will automatically change the width. So make sure that lock ratio is locked. Then we can see what that effect has had on the picture and how the text is going to look next to the picture. Go ahead and click OK. And here we will see our image resized next to the text in our template. Again, if you don't have a template that you're using, simply click your cursor where you want the picture to go and then click Insert or Edit Image.